I wouldn't have been going anyway.
Yeah, well, the concern is that, and I think, only from my own point of view, I still feel flat after the result of the EGM, and I'm having to come to terms personally, and not at the sports club here, I'm to come to terms with the fact that I'm still feeling hugely disappointed after the result of the EGM. And what we want to do here is, but the thing is, because I love Port Vale, I mean, Port Vale's been there all through my life, which is more than the wives and girlfriends have been. And I can only say that I can't continue not going through the gates of Port Vale Football Club ad infinitum. I've got to get into my mind a state whereby I believe I want to go back through the club. And to me, at the present moment in time, and this is only the way I'm thinking, I don't have a problem with the guy sat next to me or the guy sat beyond him, because neither of them have looked me in the eye and told me a lie. And unfortunately, that's what I received for 3 years at least from Bill Bratt, you know. And the Glenn Oliver situation with again set me back yesterday with his article in the paper, his self-serving article about how brilliant he's done, you know. And when I read through it about all the community thing that's done, you know, nothing about football, of course, or balancing the books and things, but I just thought to myself, why didn't the council just simply put £2 million in to save the children and help the aged? You know, because there's nothing come through there from actually what's happening on the field at Port Vale Football Club. And I'm just desperately believing that we can move forward. And in order to move forward, we've got to have finance in this club, and we've got to have trust in the people who are actually running the football club. I've got a note here from the meeting we had with Mark Sims, and it repeatedly says, time and again, ML, Mike Lloyd, trust is the word, trust is the word, trust is the word. You know, and that's only the notes that I made previously here. So I'm sure Mike's very, very clear that there's a trust that's got to be rebuilt. And the problem we have at the moment, which is there, is that we've got Bill Bratt and Glenn Oliver, we've got Bill Bratt, whose dereliction of duty to the club is abysmal, and Glenn, who is presumably still working at the club for the club, but refusing to go, knowing that a hell of a lot of people would come back with the turnstiles. And I understand what Mike's saying, because we're between the devil and the deep blue sea at the moment. We've got to have 4 directors, so if Bill Bratt and Glenn Oliver resign today, we've got an issue. But there are a lot of people here said they're just not going through the turnstiles. How many of you go back through the turnstiles when Bill Bratt and Glenn Oliver are no longer at the club? See? So they're the issue, aren't they?
Mark Sims has got to be on board.
And Mark Sims to come on board.
That's what the next question's about, actually.
Yeah, okay. And so I just want us to try and move it forward a little bit in relation to the fact that Perry's made a good comment there. If we've gone from 29,000 to 92,000 on advertising, I don't give a damn whether it's come from agencies or wherever. If 92 grand's come into Port Vale Football Club, then great. You're doing a good job, mate, if you can carry that through with all the other income.